The Frost Tyrant will send shivers down your spine. Brrr. Ladies and gentlemages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another adventure with ManaMan. Today, we've got a juicer for you, and I hope you brought your jackets, because it's about to get a little chilly in here. We've got Icing Death, the Frost Tyrant, and we're going to go ahead and make a deck centered around mono white. And I know before you roll your eyes, say, oh my god, mono white, oh my god, everyone makes a video about this, is the #1 meta deck available right now. But at least I'm doing the service of creating a little bit of a twist, because today we will be playing the wedding event. And if you don't know, the wedding event goes on. The rules are simple. You can only run three copies of any one card, and Legion Angel is banned. So naturally you'd be wanting to run like a Legion Angel or whatever, because, you know, that would be the next 4-drop up in line for this deck for mono white. And there's some other things too you can run with mono white, but I thought this would be a great opportunity to throw a slight curveball in the mono white, because everyone's tired of mono white videos. We're going to run a beautiful deck with Icing Death Frost Tyrant. And now it seems like mostly a meme. Is it? I think it's not that memey, especially in this format where we can only run 3 of each copy of each card. You're going to go ahead and get a Flying Vigilance for 3. And whenever it dies, create a +2/+0. And whenever equipped creature attacks, tapped target creature defending player's control. Now, it doesn't seem like a ton, but in those mirror matches against other white decks and other aggro decks with a lot of creatures, this can be your win condition. Again, Flying and Vigilance for 4/3 is nothing to scoff at. And again, Legion Angel is not allowed in this format. Everything else is relatively standard. I hate to say it, we've all seen this deck before. It is, again, the #1 meta deck for a reason. We got the Hopeful Initiate training, get some, maybe, hopefully get some removal with that, you know, that 3 ability spell here thingy. It doesn't come up a lot, but it's got training. Monk of the Open Hand, we all know, gain 1/1 for each second spell. Stonebinders, whenever you exile something, 1/1. Usher of the Fallen, it's a 2/1. You can create a 1/1. All these wonderful 1-drops. Again, we all know what white we need to do. Clarion Spirit, go ahead and get a 1 Spirit. Go ahead, and we have 1 copy of Fateful Absence because we have awkward mana count. I don't really want to go with 24 lands here, so we have 1 weird old Fateful Absence. Who knows? 3 of the Adversaries. This card is insane, so busted. For 4 mana, you get a 4/2, and then you give everything 1+1/+1. So insane. Luminarch Aspirant. This card, man, you need an Aspirant just for the Aspirant. Look at this thing. At the beginning of combat of your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on each target creature you control. The Sentinel goes great with the Stonebinder's Familiar, as does the Brutal Cathar. Thalia makes your non-creature spells cost 1 more. Redane makes everything cost 2 more mana value 4 or greater. Skyclave, we all know what this does. Get rid of something with mana value 4 or less. I don't need to explain this deck to you. You've seen it a billion times, and I thought this, again, just a good little screw to the ball to the change of this deck, you know. The Icing Death Frost Tyrant hopefully can snag us a few wins, especially when it gets into the Frost Tongue and we can get tapped something. I would just love for that to happen. It would make my day. I hope it makes your day. So without further ado, put your jacket on, because it's going to get a little chilly. Let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Shadow Dancer, how art thou? We have a good hand. I'm talking like a robot. Shadow Dancer. So we do have a beautiful Icing Death. I want to get this out and start swinging with it. In the last match, they did exile it. That's so sad. Because even if they kill it, we get to play it as the tongue, which is the equipment. Which is so good. Just so wonderful. But we didn't get to do that. You know, they were scared, though. You know they were scared. So Valdarin Stinger has first strike as long as it's attacking. Not like I was going to do that anyway. That's gonna come kill me. Won't kill me, but it'll hold me down a little bit. Let's go ahead and go wide here. Stonebinder's Familiar. And an Usher will soon follow. Oh yeah. Usher, baby. I know a lot of Usher songs, but none. I can't name any like off the top of my head, but there's a lot of them. I know there's a lot of them that I should know if I heard them. So we're gonna go play with fire, and they're just gonna go for my head. So okay, are we playing mono red aggro? Just red deck wins here. Oh wow! Oh holy moly! I didn't see that coming at all. So they're gonna go and swipe our board. Pretty brutal, if I'm gonna be honest with you. We do get Redain as a healthy comeback. We will. Oh, and they're okay. So they're running black as well. So this has got to be what just vampires. What you got for us? They do have. I mean, are they gonna buff it? Because it will get +2 +0. Oh, and a magic missile. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill me. Keep saying kill me. I don't know why I keep saying that. Planes, and let's do it. Let's do it. Getting a little chilly for my liking. Look at that. Yeah, you need to slow your roll, okay? The puns are endless and they're not stopping anytime soon. That's not strong enough for the Frost Tyrant. And to make matters worse, I have Vigilance. I don't have to tap. Woo! Woo-wee! And to top it off, we can give a little bump. A little bumparooski. That's kind of nice. Do I want to do that? Let's go ahead and give a bumparooski. I like bumparooskis. The Thalia gets left in the dust here a little bit, but your time is coming. Let's go ahead and swing in with Vigilance. Look at that. No tap. They're going to chump it? Alright. They will get a blood token. But I'm sitting here with a 4-2 with lifelink. And the Forsaken Icing Death Frost Tyrant. Now, I mean, rumor has it, you know, Frost Tyrant can be a little mean, but he's got a I'm just kidding, he's got a cold heart. He's cold-hearted. Come on, let's be honest. It's a Frost Tyrant. It's a Frost Tyrant, for Pete's sake. So we can just trade here. It's not great. Shop the Thalia. No blood for us. Oh, we can trade. I don't know if I want to do that, though. I think I'd rather just swing. Yeah, let's just swing with Vigilance here. I don't want to trade with the Stinger. That would sting too much. So, Frost Tyrant's doing work. This dragon's got a big back. It's got big claws and big teeth. And a cold heart. Ooh, a bloodthirsty adversary. They're going to go ahead and pay 3. Ooh. And they're going to wipe the field. That's pretty good. All non-vampire creatures will be dealt 2 damage. And they can cast that, what, without... Oh, right. Nice is right. This is why I'm not the biggest fan of this card, is because without paying their mana cost, hold on. I'm really confused how they didn't cast this. I don't get it. Yeah, I'm very lost here. So they can't buff this up anymore. I think I'm just gonna swing here. This is a lot of damage at their head. I'm so a little rattled here. How do they not do this? We gain 4 life. That'll buy us a little bit of time. I'm gonna keep the planes. In case we draw something with blood, we can use the planes as fodder for the blood. And we do get a Blood Vial Purveyor. That is going to... Wait, what? Okay, I was gonna say, wait, what are you doing here? Frost Tyrant too strong. Protection blue. I hope you have protection from white, because you're gonna need a lot of it. You go first. We got Initiate and Sun Gold. I guess these things have training, so We're going first. Guess we get Initiate, then we get Sentinel, and then the next turn we get a Sentinel and an Initiate. So I guess it's okay. There are worse starts. Drop the Initiate. I don't think I'm gonna swing here because I don't really want to trade. I don't see a need to trade here because we can always just bump it up with the training. Stonebinders. Hopefully they don't get another one. They do have another one. They usually do. So let's go ahead and drop this. Let's just go ahead and swing out first. Let's swing out first. We'll get a 1/1 from the training. That'll be nice. Wonder what they're gonna trade the Usher. Yeah, it's probably the best move for them. That'll hit. That'll hit. Go for an Initiate, and we have another Sun Gold. And thankfully, because we are playing this format, we get a lot of blood. Opponent's graveyard, we'll go ahead and take that away. Again, probably won't be relevant, but it's alright. We do get a lot of blood, which is good, but they have an Apparition. So, it's not good. They do get the training wheels. Boom, boom. It is nice to have the blood, but we would like to just have something better. I'm actually going to swing in here because we will get the training. No, I'm just kidding. We're falling behind. I don't think we can do that, right? But we can't really block either. We can't do anything. So let's just do it. Pretty gross spot here. Let's not drop the Thalia yet. Let's go ahead and just do this first. To maybe get a Brutal Cathar. That would be excellent. Oh, sometimes you're the luckiest dog in all of Dogville. Oh my gosh, what do we want to do here? Do we want to cast this now? We get rid of this. We got a 2/2 back. It's actually not like the strongest move ever. It's really not. Let's go ahead and drop the Thalia first. Just removing something, I mean, they can't bump this up. So I'm going to actually wait on the Cathar. It's very nice to have, though. You came in just in time. Actually removing any one of these pieces just feels like the bad move, though. They are running Cave of the Frost Dragon. I mean, we were... At least for the lore alone, we probably should. So they're going to swing in here. Makes sense. I cannot kill that. So we'll go ahead and no blocks. No blocks, and that will hurt my head. Another Initiative. Oh my gosh. Can you, like, stop? Just thinking, like, what we want to get rid of here. So they're going to go ahead and use Blood Token number 1. Get rid of the Plains. Blood Token number 2? Why are they oops? Why are they oops in here? That makes me nervous. Why are they oopsing? So they go ahead and take the Aspirant. Okay. So maybe they wanted to do that before their turn? I'm not really sure. That's a little weird. Kill an enchantment or an artifact. Don't think that does a whole lot. Let's go ahead and just do the Cathar on the Aspirant. The Aspirant's going to generate way too much value long term. So let's get that out of here. Do we want to get rid of the Spirit? I think we want to get rid of the Spirit. I mean, it's okay, but we're already done storming, so we can't even use the ability of the 1/1 Spirit anymore. And it's better to do this now because we can just get the Plains. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't want to swing here because they're done with that. So I'll swing, swing, swing. We don't get any 2/2s or anything. But we have... Yeah, I think we're looking okay here. It's 14 to 14. Yeah, I think that's the best move. They can use a Faceless Haven, maybe? Swing back with a Hopeful Initiate and get training. This is a nail biter. This is a teeth grinding nail biter from Hades. And considering that we're both playing snow covered white, kind of weird. to be playing a game in Hades. I definitely wouldn't, if I was them, I mean, I wouldn't block. I wouldn't double block with the apparition either. I just don't think it makes too much sense. I'm with you, Protection Blue. If I was in your shoes, I wouldn't know what the heck to do either. So they're going to let that all go. I'm actually assuming that I'm going to get attacked here. Please no removal on the Cathar. If they remove the Cathar and get the Aspirant back, that would be horrible for us. So probably pondering what to do here. The Cave of the Frost Dragon actually is not a snowland, despite it being frosty, which is ironic. So they're gonna use blood, go with plains, and they're going oops. I mean, it's kind of weird. So Stonebinders, they do get some more blood. Bark, bark to you too. You're gonna swing. Really? So you're gonna swing. I'm trying to think of why. I mean, I can also swing next turn. I'm not gonna. I can't with the Cathar, obviously. So we'll go ahead and let that through. Yeah, we have to let this through. I think that their turn's done. I don't think they can do anything else. And we got a Thalia, which doesn't help a lick of anything. We can make a Faceless Haven. Let's see what we got here. If we make a Faceless Haven and swing for the fences, they can take this, block the Haven, this blocks something else, and then they'll have 6 go through. We would be able to have 2 on the back end. Would they be chump blocking? I don't think I can swing with Cathar, because if they double block, right? No, double blocking Cathar would leave lethal open from the Haven. They double block Cathar. That would be 4, 6... Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Faceless Haven. And let's go ahead and swing for the fences. Oh, man. They can't double block the Cathar, so that's why I'm doing this. And we get training ×2. And then on the back end, because Haven has Vigilance, we'll be able to play a Thalia for blockage, if need be. So, okay. Good old chump block here, and a good block here. That's not going to be enough. That'll be 7. I'm just trying to think. Boom, 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 boom. They're down to 1. Now I'm trying to think if they have enough damage on the back end. I'm going to play this. I know it'll get rid of one of my Thalias. That's okay. We'll get some more blood here. And I will keep the untapped one so that I can block. And they're going to go and give me an oops. I don't know. I'm getting a little nervous now. What does that mean? What does this mean here? And they can get a Faceless Haven. I can I mean, do they have removal? Even if they have removal, they can only deal 6 to me. Oh, Protection Blue. Protection Blue. I don't know, man. I know they're thinking here. If they take the Haven, I'm just blocking the Haven. So they're going to do the Haven. Okay, I'm just going to block you. You can swing out and then get training, but that's going to create 3, 5, 7. Yep. Okay. Right? I mean, unless they have a 1-drop, that 1-drop instant +1/+1 counter thingy. So they're gonna keep that back. If they swing with if they only swing with the Haven, I'll just take it. I don't have to block you then. You don't threaten me for lethal. Yeah, I'll just let this through, and then I'll swing with my Haven at you, and that will be lethal. So if you want to do this, be careful, Protection Blue. It's cold up in here with all this snow, mana. Really? No, I'm not blocking you. I'll take that. Down to 4. The Haven goes away. And they drop a Sun Gold Sentinel. They do that to get a 3/3. And that's not going to do it. We have a Haven of our own. I'm sorry, you are tapped out. You have 4 creatures here. Do you have any lifelink? There is no lifelink. That means you are in checkmate. I am sorry. This is good game. We'll go ahead and hit him with the GGs. No lifelink. There it is. What an absolute slobber knocker. Nail biting wow. Shout out to Hank Chinansky. How you doing? Extremely formal. Probably one of the most formal names I've ever seen on Arena. Uh-oh. So they're going... Okay, they're going to go some edition of Mono White, I'm assuming. They go ahead and go with the Paladin class. We're not trying to cast too many things on your turn anyway, so I don't think that bugs us too much yet. Again, this is White Weenies with a twist. So they drop the Adversary. Typically, you want to save those to buff up your board, so it's a little strange. We ended up seeing a Den of the Bugbear. Interesting. So we're not going against Mono White. That's kind of nice. You know, let's face it. Let's face it, that's a little annoying. I want a Thalia here. Let's go with Thalia. This gives us first strike. You can't swing with this. If you want to trade, that's fine. Don't think they want to. They do have lifelink, so they're going to trade here. They're not? Okay. They're thinking. They're thinking, alright. Alright, they let it go. I probably would too. They're not going to be able to do anything with the Adversary unless they get rid of Thalia. And that's one way to get rid of Thalia. Do your worstest. So that's really rough, so they go ahead and get 3 life back after dealing 3 too. So that's a little rough there. We do have our own Cathar. Cathar. Meet my Cathar. Let's just go ahead and do that. The classic. You see that kind of thing a lot in White versus White. Nothing new. They drop another Cathar. Alrighty, and they go ahead and double up on Cathar. So we need a removal spell. Very badly. Woo-wee! We'll go ahead and hold out hope. But we need that very badly. Let's go ahead and drop a Clarion Spirit. And a Luminarch. Go ahead and take the flyer. And let's put this on... Tempted to put it on... Let's go ahead and create this. I mean, I guess theoretically it creates a positive block for all these Cathars. But I highly doubt it'll live anyway. Go ahead and do that. We're begging for some sort of removal. Because if we can get rid of 1 Cathar, we get rid of 2. Alright, we get rid of the portable hole. So we just really need another Cathar. Oh boy, that's going to be rough. Okay, I'll trade you there. Really? I mean, I'll trade you both ways. I'll trade you both ways here. That's completely okay with me. We'll go ahead and get a Thalia back. Unfortunately, nothing else online. 2 +1/+1 counters. Will we be able to eventually get rid of that Paladin class with this? Hopefully. I mean, at some point, if it becomes relevant. Let's go ahead and drop a Redain. Still not looking amazing. Still need some removal, because that Cathar is holding our Cathar, which is brutal. Pun very, very intended. It's ironic that we're not running the Cave of the Frost Dragon, but it's, oh, they just get all their removal before we do. That's so unfortunate. If we get some sort of removal, we're still in this game, though. They don't get to buff. Why would you do that? Hold on. Why? Hold on, I'm confused. Am I missing something here? I mean, I'm gonna lose that, but I don't really care that much. You're tapped out, nothing else. I will definitely do that. That is a firm yes. So we'll go ahead and get our Cathar back. I'll take your Apparition or Adversary. That doesn't really bug me that much. You're not even buffing anything, so I guess we'll take the 3/3. The Plains is a little brutal here. Let's do this. Not swinging with you. You. Alright, looks good to me. We'll go ahead and get some training done. This will really hurt because, okay, if we get Hopeful Initiate on the next turn, that's going to spell some bad luck for them. We do get some blood tokens, so now we can recycle our hand. But if we can kill this Paladin class with this Hopeful Initiate if we take away... Oh, that's brutal. Absolute brutality of a top deck. Absolutely brutal. Come on. Let's go ahead and fix our hand here. That's not going to be good enough. I just need some removal. That's it. I don't care about anything else in my whole deck. That's not going to get it done. Oh my gosh. I can't believe they top decked that. So we're just searching for some removal so we can double bonk the Apparition, get our Cathar back, bonk the Apparition again. Oh, that just ruined everything. That just ruined absolutely everything. I will go ahead and trade with you. Just kidding, you have double strike now. Wow, what a top deck. And we have Plains. Wow, that's very unlucky. Strick. I hope that is short for strictly a loser. Got him. Got him bad. Let's go ahead and keep this. We do have the all-great and all-powerful Icing Death, the Frost Tyrant. Whew. That'll send shivers down your spine. Concealing Curtains. Okay, that's going to wall me up pretty good here. Let's go ahead and drop this. Sentinel doesn't do a whole lot. Let's go ahead and drop Clarion, because Sentinel just gets walled by this Curtains too. So might as well just get some flyers. Hopefully they do not transform and take away our beloved monster of a creature here. Let's go ahead and drop the Haven. Oh, I don't even know if I want... Do I just drop the Sentinel, right? I mean... Swing out here. They're going to be able to block with the Curtains. Those are some heavy Curtains. Probably Blackout Curtains, I'd say. I mean, they gotta be, right? Drop the Sentinel and be on our merry way. Alright. If they transform here, we do lose the Frost Tyrant, which isn't great. But... Okay, so they don't. So we do get the Frost Tyrant. They're actually running Snow, so I kind of would like to put Redain out, but we gotta go with the Frost Tyrant here. Whew. The Frost Tyrant will send shivers down your spine. Brr. Let's go ahead and do that. Clarion Spirit will attack. Sentinel will also attack. I don't want to do this. That's too good of a trade for them with the Shambling Gas. So swing out here. If they want to waste the gas and do a -1 on a creature, I'm okay with that. Definitely okay with that. If they want to not take the treasure, if they had 4 land out right here, I would be a lot more tempted to go with Redain, but because I'm not too afraid of a Blood on the Snow, I think it's okay to do this. Plus, they might just want to kill... Okay, so they take the treasure. They are 1 away from a Blood on the Snow. Blood on the Snow costs 6. I mean, they could always Meat Hook. Meat Hook would be very rough. So they go with a Fell Stinger. Are they going to get rid of the Curtains? They're going to get rid of the Curtains. Okay. I can see your plan now. You got rid of your Curtains. I think we definitely need to get this Redain out because we're starting to get a little dicey and they are running snow-covered swamps. So let's go ahead and drop this. Snowlands under your opponent's control come in tapped with this. So I do like this a lot. Let's go ahead and do that. This way, because obviously you're seeing Snow Swamp, you're like, oh, well, maybe we should go Redain. I don't like doing that. They're going to get rid of our Frost Tyrant. Oh, that's sad. That's very sad. Let's go ahead and take some blood here. Let's go ahead and attack. You have Death Touch, but guess what? I don't care that you have Death Touch. I'll get rid of your curtains. I can see clearly now the rain is gone, as well as your curtains. So they're just going to go ahead and take it all. They have 4 mana here, so that will come in, again, tapped because of Redain, which is nice. Pretty much sets them back an entire turn. Redain, as we know, one of the best 3-drops in mono white. Skullport Merchant. Create some treasure here. That's a little bit troubling. Do we go all out? I think we do with the adversary here. I think we go all out the adversary here. Bump all of our creatures in and just swing in. And there, that's going to take it. Too cold for you. Pauly D. Pauly D in the house. Let's go. We do have a nice hand here. Got a 1-drop, a 2-drop with a Thalia, and a beautiful dragon. Legendary. Literally, and just kind of me just saying legendary. As a general adjective. Do we go first? I don't even remember. I think we do. Nice sleeves, bro. Pauly D is in the house. I hope he's in the house because he's not moving right now. We're supposed to be playing a game of Magic. I mean, I know it's cold and you're probably frozen, but still, I mean, come on. Hey, come on. Did the Frost Tyrant really freeze you? Come on, hey. I'm pretty sure that all dragon, I mean, I know he's a Frost Tyrant, but he can probably breathe fire too. Maybe warm you up a little bit, get you out of this ice. There we go. Thank you, Frost Tyrant. Let's drop the Stonebinder's Familiar. Bark, bark. You're gonna drop a Shambling Ghast. I don't like that so much. It's kind of mean. It walls me completely. And now I can't do anything. Don't attack. Let's go ahead and attack. I kind of want to get rid of it. Yeah, okay, good. Because I want to get rid of it because if they use the -1/-1 for Thalia, that is a good way to get rid of her. It's a good way to get rid of Thalia. Really bad. 2-1 here. They could just pop it without having to deal with the first strike. And they have another one, because why wouldn't they? With blood. Oh my god. Oh, that's not good. I'll tell you what, that is just about the worst thing that could have happened. This is just about the worst thing that could have happened. So let's drop the Spirit. We do have Spirit. Do I want... I don't want to drop... I kind of want to put the Spirit on the back burner. Drop the Monk of the Open Hand, because we're dropping the Aspirant anyway. Aspirant here. Put a 1/1 counter on the Monk of the Open Hand. And put this on you. That way we get, there's no danger here. We have first strike and the Shambling Ghast can't get rid of us. There we go. Probably our best move here. Unfortunately, they do have 2 blood tokens and a treasure token. Deadly Dispute is going to either kill us or ramp. So they get rid of the Aspirant. The eye... Oh my gosh, another eye twitch. More blood. Okay. Pauly D's got some eye twitching. So we go ahead and get a Plains. Now we can drop our key creature in our feature presentation. I'm gonna go ahead and swing first. The Frost Tyrant doesn't do anything when it comes out. So let's go ahead and just swing, see what they do. If they want to just grab something, be my guest. Let's see what they grab here. I'm hoping See, I'm trying to think of like what the worst thing they could grab would be. They get to learn twice, but we have to do it because, I mean, we can't just sit here and not do anything, so. They grab 2 environmental sciences, so that tells me that they're really low on mana. Let's drop the Frost Tyrant. They have tons of resources here, so I'm not sure it'll live. They grab a Sciences. Probably gearing up for the thing where they go ahead and clear the board with the snow mana. And okay, now we have a Redain. We do have a Redain, so that's really good. Obviously, we're swinging in here. Kind of a bluff. Hopefully they go, oh no, they don't. They don't. You can't blame them. Bam, we'll go ahead and hit them for 4 there. Let's drop the Redain. Now their Snowlands will come in tapped, so that's good. Now we've got Redain and Icing Death. Both in the air. That will come in tapped, so they can't cast Blood on the Snow yet. And that's interesting that they choose the Thalia. I didn't think the Thalia, I mean... So that they definitely have to have Blood on the Snow here, right? They got all the blood in the world. They got... they got blood on the snow, but they also have blood in their hand, so... Okay, I'm gonna swing here. I'm positive... Am I positive? This is 5 land. They can't cast Blood on the Snow. They really can't. So let's go ahead and swing in here. I almost want to keep this because if we overextend, this is our win condition here. If they overextend, this is kind of hard. A Meat Hook would be disastrous. They can't cast Blood and Snow. If they have a Meat Hook, I'm just gonna give them the old classic round of applause. They've got a Meat Hook in here. We do get some blood, which will be nice. So again, this will come in tap, so they can't cast Blood on the Snow, so it's just a Meat Hook. Hero's Downfall. Okay. So this is the great part about Icing Death. Now we get, when it replaces itself, we get the Frost Tongue. And the Frost Tongue is going to be too much. Brrr, it's cold in here. Hello, Demonium. I hope you brought your jackets. Opponent does go first. That is a little cold. Demonium. I would like to play... Okay, there we go. Swamp. Swamp, nothing doing. Let's go ahead and drop the Monk of the Open Hand. Let's just get the flurry going. Pun very intended with the flurry of blows. Hopefully we deliver a lot of blows here. And they're not going to drop anything for turn 2. That's a little sus. A little sus there. Let's go ahead... Nothing's in the graveyard yet, so I want to save the Sentinel. Sentinel and Stonebinder's familiar. I'm convinced this doggy is the Sun Gold's pet because they just go together so well. They've got to be pet. Pet and owner. Infernal Grasp. So they do lose 2 life to get rid of that. It is what it is. And it ain't what it isn't. A wise man once said. I think that wise man was ManaMan. Could be wrong. There are cards in the graveyard now. I'm just going to go and play this. Get rid of you. So this will get a bump on the puppy dog. He must have took him for a walk, or he must have been a good boy. A Meat Hook Massacre. No one's a good boy here. Wow, that's going to wipe our field, gain 1 life. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go ahead and drop this Faceless Haven. Let's drop the Redain. I don't want you playing any crazy spells. So this will allow us to sit a little pretty, because they'll cost 2 more. A Fellstinger. So they're going to go ahead and kill themselves to draw 2 cards, lose 2. Shambling Ghast. Okay. That doesn't do a whole lot. I'd rather just drop this and buff the Redain. So go ahead and swing in the air. 3 in the air. It goes down to 12. That meat hook massacre really did us in. Unfortunately, did not get the Redain out early enough. And they are running some swamp with some snow swamp. That's really weird. Why would you be running... I guess they know that we're running Redain? Like, what's going on here? You're running some swamps with some snow swamps. That's just so weird. I almost just want to... I mean, we're running really behind on tempo here, so I almost just want to cast this as a sorcery. Just on the Shambling Gas, because... I mean, we're just running so behind here. I don't want to risk losing the adversary. This is going to go through, to my surprise. They can't kill us, so they're going to add another treasure token. And we just got to go for it. All there is to it. They got so much stuff to play with here. Yeah, we just got to go for it. Boom, boom. Take him down. Unfortunately, that does not put him into lethal. I almost want to keep this. I guess we'll keep it. Doesn't put him into lethal range for the Faceless Haven, unfortunately. That does come in tapped, so that's nice. So they get a Reclusive Painter. They'll create a treasure token. So what are they plotting here? An Immersturm Predator. Okay. We do get a Haven as well. Next turn. Monk of the Open Hand. That does wall us up pretty good, doesn't it? Do I want to swing with the Haven, or do I want the Initiated? I think we just have to go for... I think we're an aggro deck. We gotta just be an aggro. All there is to it. Swing out. Swing out, baby. That's gonna go bye-bye. Let's see what you got. So they're gonna go ahead and tap that. I'm gonna lose 1 life here. They'll get a little bit bigger. It was gonna die anyway. We'll get a little bit of life back, but we're not so worried about the life right now. So they'll gain 1 more life. What do I want to do here? Do I want the Initiate or the Open Hand? Let's go for the Initiate. Sitting not so great here. So they're going to go ahead and go with a Lulth. They're going to get 2 tokens, 2 spider tokens here. Ooh. If they swing here, get a little cocky, that's rough, because we can always just get some sort of removal. And we do have the Haven, so they know they can't do that. Okay. So we can take... We don't have 2 1/1 counters, so we are absolutely walled up right here. Ooh-wee. What to do? I think we just gotta drop the Monk of the Open Hand. We will get some blood tokens for this. This doesn't do... Yeah, this just doesn't do enough. They're gonna go ahead and wall us all up. So let's drop the Hopeful Initiate. We'll get a lot of blood, even though the blood's not gonna matter really at all. We just need some removal. What you got? What you got? You already have us walled up, so this is really bad. You have 4 cards in hand, plenty of mana. A Meat Hook Massacre. I wonder if they're... What are they thinking? Are they thinking, like, bopping their own creature here? Like, what are they thinking here? Tapping the Immersturm Predator? And they are. It's a little odd. I mean, I guess you get a counter. I lose a life.
Cannot be denied.
Really? So I guess they're just gonna try and recycle. Lulth quicker? Like, that's just kind of weird to me. All right, maybe they're plotting the Almighty Blood on the Snow anyway. Which again, I don't know why they're not running all Snowland if they're doing that. So they're attacking. That means they got us. He's got to be sitting pretty with his hand here. Because you got to know that if I get one hit in, that's a game. So. Woo! Alrighty. I mean, I do have Faceless Haven here. Better be careful. Hitting me for 7. That does hurt from the big scary dragon. It is a vampire dragon as well. So they are going to go ahead and get that.
I will cove the
It is indestructible now. Even if they do have blood on the snow, which they do. If I had a removal spell, we're just short of the Faceless Haven as well, so that's really unfortunate. And they do have some more life gain, that is game. Death Muffin. I gotta say, my favorite muffin, definitely I'd say Poppy Seed or Blueberry, but Death Muffins are okay too. Yeah, not bad. Ew, they're running these gross lands. I just cannot. I just can't. I'm sorry. Hashtag can't. Absolutely cannot deal with this. So we do have a Sun Goat Sentinel and a Puppy Dog. I'm going to go with the Puppy Dog because I'm assuming they're going to use the Evolving Wilds. The Evolving Wilds will give us food for the Sentinel. Bark, bark. Oh, that is going to be nice food for the Sentinel because the Sentinel has to have something in the graveyard to get rid of to bump the Stonebinder's Familiar. I think the Stonebinder's Familiar has to be like the pet. Like Sun Gold Sentinel has to be like the owner. I'm telling you, I think so. I'm gonna waste no time. Let's go ahead and get this going. They end up milling us anyway, which is kind of ironic because we were a lot of times starved for food to get this pair going, but it's okay. Rather have too much than not enough. And that's making me a little nervous. I don't know if they're running just straight up mill. I mean, that'd be a little weird. Relic Golem with this. I haven't seen this card in a long time. I know it's an uncommon. Unless I have 8 or more cards in my graveyard. Target player mills 2 cards. So we're sitting at 6. This is an interesting win condition. It's a very interesting win condition. Go ahead and drop the Haven. Not seeing any problems with that yet. What do we want to do? We want to go Monk of the Open Hand. We create some blood here. I don't really care that anything exists here. They can't block, so bump up the Monk of the Open Hand. Bump this up, so now they cannot block with the crab unless they want some death to happen. So let's choose up to 1. I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm thinking about this. It does not matter. So we're getting... Okay. This is what white weenies do. They come out, they start off weenie-ish, and then they get beefy-ish. Kind of reminds me of like weenie beef, you know? Sometimes you get like an actual hot dog, which tastes like garbage, but then sometimes you get like an all-beef dog. It's actually not too bad. But props to Death Muffin for running the Relic Golem. I have not seen this in actual play. I think I've seen it... I remember reading about it, but I've not seen it in actual play ever. So this feels like a trap. They just go ahead and give me my turn. I'm gonna try. You have to try trying. I highly recommend it. We're gonna go for it all. Yep. Let's do the thing where we make our creatures really big. And that's a powerful... Oh, okay. No powerful pops for us. We're still sitting with 5 creatures. I am going to swing here to eat my own graveyard. Because every time we swing, the Sun Gold Sentinel eats a card. Go ahead and put it on the Monk of the Open Hand. And I'm going to swing out. This thing can't block, so even if the Aspirant swings, they're going to need an Aspirant for that. So Sentinel, I'm not going to remove your graveyard. I want to remove my graveyard. Because that removes food for Golem. Golem needs 8 or more cards in the graveyard to block. So they are going to finally tap out and get rid of the Runecraft and go down to 6 life. So they finally gave up. That Relic Golem's just sitting there as the heaviest brick in all of Brickland. Because it's not doing anything. I don't think we're going to get to... What, 8? Is it? Yeah, it's 8 cards. We have 4. I don't see that happening. So they're running, is it Mill Rogues? Like, this is so interesting. I've never seen a deck like this. Yeah, that's gonna be it. They know that we're a little too fast. White is too fast. That dude. So not the dude, a dude, that dude. Okay. I'm feeling you. Dude, you might be cool. But being cool versus this deck, I don't know. You might be cold here soon. Woohoo! Let's go ahead and drop the planes. Let's go with the Usher. Usher does have one more power than the Hopeful Initiate. And there it is. So we'll go ahead and match that up. Drop a Faceless Haven, so we actually can't go with 2 1-drops here, so that's really unfortunate. Do have an Aspirant, though. We can swing in Scotch Free. Swing in for 3. There we go. Sometimes Magic is kind of simple. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you're sweating. Sometimes you get Portable Hold. Sometimes you cry. Sometimes they take the Aspirant. I don't know. Sometimes they have another Hopeful Initiate. Okay. Crazy stuff's happening. Sometimes you get screwed on mana. Whew. We can't drop 2 1-drops because... yeah. Not good. Let's go ahead and drop the Spirit. Do I want to trade one of these? Because, I mean, they can double block here, and then we only kill 1. Alright, I guess we'll let it go. I suppose we'll let it go. Just gonna go ahead and go add a line. Go ahead and swing. Okay, they're not gonna swing, so get a snow-covered plains. That's gonna help a lot. I think we just want to get Redain up in the air. This way we slow them down a little bit with the plains. I mean, if they have removal, like a Brutal Cathar or a Skyclave Apparition, it's not looking good. But at least with this way, we can slow them down on their mana a little bit. Wonder what they're gonna do. That dude might be too cool for me. We don't have any Frost Tyrant action. And we don't have enough mana to even cast it, so that's out of the picture. Come on, no, hey. I know you're cool, but you gotta move here a little bit. Are they just gonna end turn? Just pass? They've already passed combat. There we go, so they're gonna go Thalia. It's at least something. I was like, come on. And an Usher. And we do get a Fateful Absence. It will cost 1 more because of Thalia, of course. But this is okay, I guess. Let's drop the Hopeful Initiate. I can't ever say that. That just bobbles the tongue. The Stonebinder's Familiar is not too good here. Let's go ahead and just drop another one here. We'll get some blood. I'm thinking we're using this blood here. I don't think we even use our land drop here. So we'll go ahead and get rid of the doggy. Okay. So definitely swinging in with the Redain. And that's it. If we can get rid of this portable hole with the Initiate, we can go ahead and get our Luminarch Aspirants back, which would be very cool. I wonder if they're going to swing in with this. They're going to give up. We're too good. It's just that simple, that dude. You're not cool enough. You're cool, but we're cold. So we're back here at the hideout with the post-game wrap, and it's been fun, it's been cool, it's been chilly, it's been borderline freezing at times with this video, but overall, I can honestly say this performed very well. I mean, I would even say maybe even over my expectations a little bit. Again, I know that Legion Angel typically, if you're running a meta deck, would be better, but the Icing Death Frost Tyrant, I'm so glad I could make a deck around this creature. It has been a long time. It's always been cool. No pun. No, the pun was intended. Come on, let's get real here. But overall, I don't know what exactly I would change. The Fateful Absence, the one single of, feels a little bit weird. But I mean, hey, we're an aggro deck. We can only run 3 of one copy. Probably maybe another Brutal Cathar, I guess, instead of the Fateful Absence. Give the 3-drop a little bit more mana on the mana curve. I don't know. Either way, I think this deck was awesome. It is a very fun way to shake up a meta deck because let's get it real. I mean, mono white weenies, we've all seen it before. It's the #1 most played deck in best of one. Everyone's tired of it. So this was a great way to shake things up and give it a fresh new spin, especially in this wedding format. That's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I liked making it. Go ahead and leave me a like. I hear the button looks just like this. That helps out the channel tremendously. I'm trying to grow this thing. Go ahead and subscribe, comment, tell me how ugly I am, whatever you gotta do. But until the next episode, I will see you next time. ManaMan out.